Catfish have been around since the late Cretaceous era. That means they've survived for more than 100 million years. Most of them no more than a foot long, but some of them can be absolutely gargantuan.
Yep, I heard there was fish in the Ohio River big as a Pontiac Grand Am. It's true.
Some people say that they get that big, but I've only seen them that big on the internet. Wait a minute. What were we talking about again?
Well, I wish I was a catfish swimming in a deep blue sea. I would have all you good-looking women.
We're here at the Greenup Locks and Dam. It's been reported to me that there are catfish right over the hill here, the size of Volkswagens. Big enough to swallow a diver whole. Some people say it's just a legend. Tell that to everyone who's been eaten by them.
You know, I was a 1987 Zebco 404 state championship fisherman. And it wasn't long after that I was banned from all pay lakes here in eastern Kentucky. You know, I'm cool with that. I was catching all the fish. So I started river fishing. And me and some boys down there fishing at the Greenup Locks and Dam one evening, and something just took that 404 and it was gone. I'd had that since 1985. So my cousin, who works for the Army Corps of Engineers, he said they went down there with their sonar and their radar and their scuba diving gear. Said there's catfish down there at the Lock and Dam as big as Volkswagens. Now, boys, I ain't going to fish where there's fish that big. You get what on the bank, what's going to happen? So I had to slip back out and start doing pay lakes again. I've been fishing under a fake name. I'll see how long I can get away with that, but I have no way I'm going back to Greenup, not the Lock and Dam.
I would have all you good-looking women fishing.
Growing up in Greenup County, I was also told that there were huge catfish in the Ohio River that could swallow people whole, but it's simply not true. First of all, we know that men who like to fish also like to tell stories, and throughout the course of telling these stories, a bluegill can become the size of Moby Dick. And for us women specifically, we know that men like to lie about size. The fact that the largest catfish ever caught from the Ohio River, as of 2018 record, it's about 4 feet 10 inches. So if you were looking at this fish underwater, it would appear closer to 6.5 feet. So I can totally see why people think that they're seeing these huge catfish.
Trout Walker, this be the tail dragger. What's your 20, good buddy?
Yeah, it's Trout Stalker. I'm up here on Mushroom Mountain. Come through last clear.
10-4, get your ass in the car, bud.
10-4, over now.
Test.
I don't know why I didn't get boom, 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 and didn't go back. God damn. This gun's just fucked. Catfish the size of cars. People talk about them and say there ain't no such thing, but I'll tell you this.
once you've seen the things that I've seen, they can't be unseen. Think about it. I'll tell you what I think it is. Back about 1962, 63, them sons of bitches up there, they take stills up there working. They had a spill titanium dockside. They thought they'd keep it under wraps, man. Got in that water spot and them fish, they just started mutating, radiating, getting big, real big.
How big?
About the size of a car.
And so if you catch one, are they safe to eat?
Now, I wouldn't say that I personally eat it, but there's been men to do it. There's been women to do it.
Yeah.
They all got cancer of it.
And now, time for another segment of Did You Know? Did you know that catfish are known to swim as many as 3 to 4 to even 5 miles upstream in order to mate during mating season? Did you know that catfish have no known natural predators in the wild? Scientists theorize this is just one reason why catfish are such assholes. Did you know that catfish spend as much as 80% of their time underwater? And just like their whiskered friends on the land, they have 9 lives. Wow!
Catfish, the size of cars. It's a local legend, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to march over there to that dam, and we're going to demand answers. All right, and what have you heard about these catfish being as big as cars, sir?
Well, we've heard a lot. Some of the old timers would say that they were down there big as logs and so forth. But unfortunately, I've talked to divers that we have within the Corps here, and none of them have ever seen anything of that nature.
There was divers that went down there and they seen catfish big as Volkswagens or something.
Right.
That was what they used. But
no, sure haven't. None of the divers that since I've been here have ever come up, and that's been not just at this location, but that's been on other locations up the river and down the river. So none of them have ever confirmed any big catfish like that.
But the legend lives on, right?
So I guess the legend does.
Well, you heard the man. There aren't no catfish as big as cars in that river.
He says it, man. Probably true.
I mean, he does work here.
He doesn't. I mean, I don't believe anything, guys, and I believe that guy.
He seemed like a pretty good old boy, too. Well, there you heard it, folks. Another case closed. Until next time, this is Journeys into the Unknown. Signing off. Stay safe out there, folks.
Need some Little Caesars.
But wait, there's more. Introducing the all-new line of officially licensed Journeys into the Unknown merchandise. You can get a shirt with the Journeys into the Unknown logo, the Arglide Ape Man with a cold beverage, a flying saucer of unknown origin in the background, starting at just $20 a piece. And you can get these in any color as long as they're black and green. Purchase with confidence. May take 2 or 3 weeks to have them delivered. No returns.